So, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Speed Force Racing tonight for our final day here in Italy. We are live for the Italian Grand Prix, so welcome all to the Theatre of Speed, one of the longest circuits on the calendar actually, but which is funny enough for a fast track, but welcome all to GP1. I'm your host today, Cod Oliver. I will be here joined by Fletcher very soon. He's just having problems with his internet, but hey, I had a good day on Tuesday, didn't I? From the cons box on Monday, GP3 Tuesday, Mr. Third Place. Here I am. Hello, Mr. Third Place. Hungry. Funny enough, co-op funny. Yesterday was very relaxing, and today I'm back in the cons box to host streams. Couldn't be more happy about that. Welcome to GP1. 16 drivers are in this very competitive championship between the two Merc boys of Rampy and Lyronics. I would say we're for a very good race today. Very good qualifying race coming up very, very shortly. But before any of that, let's go to the standings going into round 15 of the season. Well, Maggi done a very good job with the standings, of course. One big shout out to him. So, let's go to the championship then. Let's have a look. We got Rampy and Lyronics first and second, of course. 4 points between the two cars, which is amazing. 12 points behind Lyronics is Chris. Chris slacking a bit, in my opinion. No, it's Laser taking third place. And after a very good win in Belgium, I forgot about that because Chris retired in Belgium. So Laser is in this championship. Can't forget Laser. 12 points behind Lyronics. And then he's drifted away from Chris, who's drifted down to fourth. Game Boys in fifth. Jensen in sixth place in the Red Bull. Venom and Fruitful, the racing points are 7th and 8th. Centrovitz and Clarkey are 9th and 10th. Connor and James Braden 11th and 12th. GT Gelato in 13th. Warbeek in 14th. Spanias in 15th. Gogs in 16th. Tony in 17th. Fireshot Ryan 18th. Golden Crimson and Lost Souls are 19th and 20th. Constructors, Mercedes leads the way. We're by a good margin, 340 points they got, 200, and Renault's on 242. Sorry about that. AlphaTauri in third, Haas in fourth, Racing Point fifth, Scuderia Ferrari in sixth, Williams in seventh, Alfa Romeo 8th, Red Bull 9th, and McLaren in, in 10th place. Excuse me. Right, that is the championship standings going into round 15, and hopefully we can get Fletcher in. I really do hope so, because I'd like a good co-commentator to join with me. Got more coming in. We've got Madman Tony in the Red Bull. He's in. Centrovitz is in. Drives are running up, so let's see if we can get Fletcher in as soon as we can. He's just restarting his PlayStation, which is fair enough in his part. Sorry about this. So you're looking at a good bright blue screen for a good margin while I try to get Fletcher in. Gonna hit the beeper on my earphone to know that we're counting down to start this race. There we go. We're loading in. So, oh god, I'm in the wrong position actually. Where am I going? It's just anticipation, guys. Big anticipation. I hate doing this. I really, really do. You know what? You'll come in whenever. So, starting qualified 18 minutes. An 18-minute shootout for pole. Who will get the fastest time? Or what the times are going to be, I wonder. We're looking around a 1:18 for GP1. And possibly a 1:17. Could we get a 1:17 today? Imagine that. free join the stream. So hello to you all. Welcome to the three of you who's joined in for GP1 tonight. Welcome all of you to the stream. Hope you have a good time with us. Here in GP1, it's a dry start for this race. Well, it's a dry qualifying for the starter. There we go. Happy days. All set up fine and well. So we're going to be looking and see who can get very good times around here in GP1, of course. GP1 is our big boys, is our main event. And we can see the cars are now heading on track now. We've got the Racing Point of Venom going out behind the Haas car. I believe that's Gelato. Which it is. Gelato is our first car out. Oh, Fletcher's got problems, which is a shame. So Gelato made a good, decent start to the season in the Haas team after making his debut in Austria, of course. So he wants to make a good impression going into next season. But this season is between the four guys. The four guys in the top half. We've got the Rapide, the Lyronixes, the Lasers, and of course Chris as well. I don't think Chris is in today. Yes, he is in, so don't worry, you can cancel that. The championship contenders are in. As Gelato starts his lap in the Haas car around this long Monza circuit, very old circuit is Monza. Been raced here for decades. Hosted the great fights over the years. Remember Sebastian Vettel's first win here in 2008 on a very rainy day here at Monza. Lewis Hamilton dramatically spinning out in 2009. Remember that when he was fighting the Brawns. 5 people joining in. Welcome all of you to the stream. Loads of great memories here at Monza. Great circuit with a lot of pedigree. So Gelato going to complete his lap now. Looks like I'm on my own for tonight, which is an apparent shame because I like having Fletch with me. Come on back, Fletch. And Gelato says a 1:18.5, a 1:18 in our first run. And we're going to see how the Red Bulls are getting on. We've got Sanchevitz coming through now. Tony is just going through Curva Grande. Here's Jensen going towards the line now in his Red Bull. And the Red Bull driver goes into third place at 1:18.7. 18.3 by Chris. He's our fastest time at the moment. Tony is giving across the chicane like there's no chicane at all. Fruitful's coming down in his car, in his Racing Point. Game Boys sets the time, going into 5th. Warbeak in 2nd. What's Fruitful going to do? Fruitful in the Racing Point, go around Parabolica. Here comes Fruitful. And Fruitful goes into 3rd place. Very good time from Fruitful. Laser's not a good tar. Start binned it in quali last 2 races now. Oh, Laser, yeah, Laser's binned it. Unlucky there for Laser. Laser's binned it. Not a good start for his championship hopes. We're looking at Lyronix. Rappies have just come to round the Parabolica now. Trying to take the shortest line, of course. He's got Tony right behind him. Rappies goes into 4th. And Tony starts his lap now. Where's Lironix? Lironix just came across the line. It's just crossed the line for his run. Yeah, he was making way for his teammate. That's why his lap was slow. We go on board with him now. There's Rappy in front of him. He's trying to get the toe from his teammate. What about Connor? Connor's been sensational during his time here in GP1. Evening, Dan. Hello, Dan. Thank you for the support, by the way, on Tuesday. I really do appreciate your support on Tuesday. Very, very thank you for that. But we're looking at Connor. Excuse me. Going into Ascari. Flicks the car left, right, left. Nice work there from Connor. Going down the back straight now towards Parabolica. The Mercedes cars have been towed. So now Lironix is free to do his final run in the final sector. Here comes Connor first. Connor comes through and he'll take P1 at 1:18.2. Very good lap from Connor. We're going to have a look at Lironix, who's invalidated. Tony's lap is not invalidated, so he'll go into P1 and 18.243. Well, well, well. Are we going to see a 1:17, I wonder? Let's have a look at Fire Shots. Fire Shot Ryan on his run. We've got a driver in we haven't seen before, which is Joey RC, who I've never seen before, so welcome Joey. Nice to see you. Fire Shot Ryan. Oh, love to do that. If you want to join me on co-coms, it's fine by you, buddy. I'll get you in as soon as possible. Well, watch Fire Shot Ryan first. Fire Shot Ryan puts himself into P13. So let's add Mr. Dan in. We have Mr. Dan from the AlphaTauris in GP1 to join us. Give me a couple of minutes. This will be a good time actually, because the guys have just going to do their second runs very soon. So we're going to have to look where Dan is. Dan. Love this system, really do. There he is. Add him. There we are. I've added Dan. There we go. Right. Let's have a look. Let's have a look where Chris is. Chris has just come through the come towards the end of the second sector. Here is Dan. Hello, Dan. Welcome.
Evening, Ollie. How you doing, buddy?
Thank you for the support on Tuesday, man. That was very well appreciated. Thank you so much for that. It was very well warmed.
It was a good drive, mate. It was a good.
Well, we are focused on GP1 today, so we are focused on the main event of the evening tonight. I'm going to invite you to the session. I know you're multi-player Singapore. I know you're in Singapore doing your practice, but thank you for filling in for poor old Fletcher, who's having massive problems. Here's Gelato in the Haas going through the chicane now. Starting his run! Oh, with a massive oversteer coming through on the exit, but very good save from Gelato. Very, very good save. He was power sliding like he was in a rally car, but he held that well. Game Boys, 3 fastest slower than his time. Tony's setting a 1:18.2 on this first run, which is our fastest time at the moment. Loads of guys now starting their second runs. Good to see Lost Souls back as well. Lost Souls has joined us after his race ban in Belgium, but it's good to see him back.
Ooh, race ban, eh?
He had a race ban after, well, he was away for a good while, because he had a massive incident in Austria, but it's good to see him back. Very, very good to see him back again, boys, sliding around.
Back off the naughty step, eh?
Back off the naughty steps. So Dan, how's your day been today?
It's been good, mate. It's fake Friday for me, mate. I don't have any work left, so I'm off for 4 days now. So yeah, enjoy this race tonight. Commentating with you.
It's a pleasure.
Silverstone tomorrow for a Silverstone tour. So all good, buddy.
You're going to Silverstone. Look at you.
Yeah.
Look at you, Mr. Show Off.
Yeah.
Lucky boy. Have a very good time at Silverstone, my man. Have a very good time at Silverstone.
Cheers, buddy. Cheers. Yeah, I'm just right on board now with Spanias.
Spanias.
It was an in-lap, mate. It was an in-lap. Ignore me, buddy.
Ignore you. I'll ignore you. Okay, then I'll just ignore you. Right, the Mercedes are fruitful. 1:18.1. Fruitful's our fastest time now. We're sneaking towards that 1:17 as the Mercedes drivers are team working once again. Every time they're doing this, the Mercedes guys doing their business. That's what they're doing. As I've been. Yeah, Leronix is on his lap. Lost Souls is just finished his lap. So we're going to Leronix, who's invalidated. Those are guys invalidated. It's a very invalidated circuit, must say in the least. Yes, he didn't have a good time in GP4, Dan, but good drive in any way, shape or form. Hopefully you get back on track for Singapore, which I know you will anyway.
Yeah, I mean, the track feels a bit different this year, to be honest with you, but yeah, I do like Singapore, mate. We'll see what happens, but you know, was it 4th last year? So yeah, I'm hoping to get at least 2nd this year.
You got some ways to catch down the mighty Snell.
Well,
some ways.
We don't say his name too many times because apparently if you say it 3 times, he appears.
It's like some type of magician. Joey, who's one of our new guys here. Welcome to Speed Force Racing, Joey. Hope you have a good time with us. Which looks like he's driving an AlphaTauri, which is very convenient. Yes. Very convenient.
Big up the AlphaTauris.
Big up the AlphaTauris indeed. Where's the other AlphaTauri of Chris? Where is he? He's in 5th on an outlap, so that's the other AlphaTauri. Rappy, he's on an outlap. He's on a run at the moment. He's our championship leader, of course, in Mercedes, in the Merc.
Tony First just starting his whole lap now, mate. So in the Red Bull, so we'll see what he's going to do on a fresh set of softs. Just going to do the first chicane now. Bit of a lock-up though, mate. Bit of a lock-up. Curva Grande, Tony. Let's see what he does when he gets to the second chicane.
Oh, Rappy's crashed out! Rappy's crashed out in qualifying in the Scari! So Rappy is out to qualifying. That will be very interesting for the race. That's 2 of our championship contenders out. First Laser, now Rappy. That's really a big shock for the championship contenders.
Claiming its first victim of the session.
Tony now, he's coming towards the sky right now. So let's see how he gets on. Chris has started this run, but we're looking at Tony, who's gone purple. He has gone purple, so are we sneaking towards that magical one? Actually, we have got a 117. It's Connor, 117.9 in the Ferrari. Connor's our first 117 runner. Congratulations to Connor there. Superb lap from Connor.
Hold your breath, Ollie. This is looking good, mate. This is looking
comes Tony. Can he put 117, 96, 96 stays so close towards that.
I told you, hold your breath. I told you.
Connor survived that with the skin of his teeth. That was very, very close. All the other guys now doing the laps. Here comes Spanias in the winners, getting a little toe from the Ferrari. So here comes Spanias. Towards he goes. Through the Parabolica, keeping the car wide and tucks in towards the start line. Here comes Spanias. Oh, it says a 118.2, so there's a 4th place there for Spanias. Very good lap from him. Chris has started his 2nd run. Game Boys has started his run. Santovitz has started. 5 Shot is going slow, so let's have a look at Game Boys. Game Boys is on his run.
I tell you what, Ollie, another couple of drivers that you need to keep an eye on is the likes of Gogs and Venom, who are just sitting comfortably in the pits, waiting for the track to rubber in. I imagine the next 2 minutes.
Oh no! With Gogs, yeah, he's like always sitting in the pits every time in qualifying. He's always sitting there in the pits. He does this every session. Game Boys has gone purple.
So instead of a Shadow Britain doing the first man out in quali, he's the last man out in quali.
Nope, he never comes out at all. He only races and never qualies.
Oh, really?
He never qualifies. He always starts last. That's the GOG strategy.
And how is our Gogs man? Is he a good finisher or?
He takes it wherever he goes here because Game Boys 10th place for Game Boys, so well done to him. Centrobits has retired. Yeah, Gogs, he's what can I say? He's one of those people that he just doesn't want to qualify. He just wants to race. I don't think he's relied on times.
Ah, okay. Ollie, I'm just on board with QBR Game Boys, and I noticed his line through the first chicane. He took no. Yeah, he's gone down. Yeah, he must have aborted this because I was just saying he was actually up on his time through the first chicane, but he took a very strange line. So yeah, I'm not sure what's happening now, but he has come out of his lap. I was going to say what a strange line it was, but he must have done something that wasn't proven of himself.
Lost Souls coming through the Ascaria chicane now. Let's see what Lost Souls can do in his McLaren. It's good to see more GP1 guys here today. It's nice to see. I hope we get more of that for GP2, to be honest with you, because GP2 is always a good division to watch.
They all are, Ollie.
True. Here comes Lost Souls. 12th place for Lost Souls. Decent lap from him on 1:18.8. A very good lap from him. We're going towards our final runs now here in GP1.
I think Sanctuary's is about
Whoa,
to
Lost Souls! My goodness!
Yep, he does. Sanctuary does improve by nearly 3.5 tenths, actually.
Did you see what Lost Souls did there?
I didn't, mate. What was it?
He completed the lap. He didn't even bother with the first chicane. He literally put foot floor down and decided to go straight.
But that's actually against the rules, Ollie. You're not supposed to do that because that saves your tyre wear.
So exactly.
That might be one for the admins to look at because that's actually a big no-no, especially around.
That's naughty for Lost Souls.
Yeah.
Look, Lost Souls, you already had your race ban. I know that, but please behave yourself for goodness sake. Fruitful is on his lap now. He's gone 2 tenths faster. Fruitful started his lap, but he's 2 tenths faster. Here we go, Fruitful. Come on now. Let's see if you get a 117 through your bag. Through the Lesmo 1. Tucks the car nicely towards Lesmo 2. Will he cut? He will. Drags the car wide. Nicely done. Here he comes down this back straight. This is where the second OSM will go. Towards Ascari. What's his second sector going to be? It's gone a bit slower, so it's right now the personal best. So right now, you can see there's traffic in front of him to build up their last. Fruitful keen on a mighty parabolic and save his time. Connor and Tony's about to start the lap any moment. You can see Connor in the background warming up his tyres. Here comes Fruitful. We got a car in the gravel. That's a Red Bull. I believe that's either Tony or Jensen. Fruitful goes fast. There's a 1:17.963. 3 thousandths faster.
So you got 2,000s, 3,000s separating 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, Game Boys is Binton in the chicane. In the second chicane, Game Boys is out. Both Renault's gone. So Tony, Madman Tony. That's always his nickname because I like calling him that. Madman Tony. Let's see. Oh, he's lost in and he's lost in the second. Let's go. So Tony is out.
Gilletto's out, he's invalidated. Gilletto is out, he's invalidated.
So Connor's the only guy who could stop Fruitful for getting pole.
Yeah,
the Mercs are not doing another run.
AlphaTauri, the Chris Alex in the AlphaTauri is slightly up on his time, but nothing that's going to encroach on 117, Ollie. He's got his partner of Joey behind him, he's invalidated.
Chris now goes towards the Parabolica, runs the car out very wide. Here comes Chris as the Haas retired on track. Chris goes 4th. Connor's 18 thousandths faster. It's going to be enough, hopefully.
He's looking good, mate. He's looking good.
Can Connor get another pole here in the Ferrari? This will be fitting if he gets the Ferrari on pole. Here at Monza, and he doesn't get it.
He doesn't get it.
22,000 slower. Here goes Spaniard. He goes into 4th. What a qualifying that was.
Wow.
The gaps are sensational. Look at that. 3 thousandths and 5 thousandths between the top 3. Unbelievable qualifying.
Conversely, I will say this. That for GP1, the fastest time of 1:17.9 to the slowest time, disregarding Leronics, at 1:19 is very strange for our fastest tier.
True.
Very strange indeed.
Very, very
around
true.
Monza, you're looking at maybe 6 tenths between first and 11th.
Yeah.
And we've got almost 1.2 seconds, so that is very strange.
Very true. Very, very true. Because that's right about GP4 quality, in my opinion.
Yeah, so there was some very poor times for GP1 there. No offense to the GP1 guys, they're normally top 500 in the world TT tables. So, Ollie,
here's the standings. Here's our standings. Fruitful first, Connor second, Tony first. Those times are so close. Spaniard's fourth, Chris fifth, Warbeak fifth, sixth, Rappy seventh, Joey eighth, Gelato ninth, Sanchez 10th, Game Boys 11th, Jensen 12th, Lost Souls 13th, 5 Shot Ryan 14th, Loronix 15th, Laser, Venom and Gogs 16th, 17th, 18th have not set a time because Laser has crashed out in qualifying. But yeah, like you said before, Dan, those lower times in GP1 are very suspectable for GP4 drivers like yourself can actually beat like the likes of 5 Shot Ryan and that, because Snellweg and yourself and Hooky can beat that.
And you just heard nearly 10 dozen ears perk up from GP4 there. You say what, Ollie?
Yeah, it's true. It's very, very true.
Well, like I said, though, Ollie, it is a circuit where the fast is the fast to the slow is the slow. It's probably only 3 seconds worldwide.
Yeah.
It is a circuit where it is minimal. Literally missing your braking zone by a metre can be the difference between the fastest time and the 300th fastest time. So, it is one of those circuits.
Yeah, true. Got a few comments in. Jen said 5 fans between the 3 guys is unbelievable. Well, you're not wrong. Joey says
Ollie?
bottled A1. Hello.
Ollie?
Hello.
I'm in a car.
You're in a car?
I'm in a car.
Well,
Awkward
alert, everyone. Awkward alert, everyone. He's in a car. Well, this never happened before in Speed Force racing before.
Yeah, well.
Which car are you in? Oh, you're in the other. Oh, you're in Chase Braden's car. Look at that.
I'll be coming. Yeah, what's the best? I might have to just.
Awkward.
I'm gonna have to quit, mate. I'm on the pad. I don't have to quit properly because I'm on the pad. Hang on, 2 secs. Oh wow, that is strange. Right.
Wow.
I'll let you.
Yeah, we'll doss over that since Dan's got his little funny moment. But Fruitful, well, the top 10 I've got their top 10 tyres. The medium runners are from 11th down to 17th are Game Boys to Venom, and another medium runner is Leclerc. So that's interesting to see. Dan very respectively disqualified from the session. That is very funny in all sense of a word. And Fruitful, and he smacked into the wall there on his warm-up lap. Please don't do that, please.
Ollie, really quickly, send me another lobby invite, mate. I'll
try and get this done properly, fellas. There you go. Hopefully you're not going to get back in the car this time.
Cheers, buddy. No, I won't.
Fruitful. He's not really back in the pack up. He's warming up his tyres and very aggressively going to the straight. So you got Connor second, Tony in third, Spaniard's fourth, Chris fifth after going wide and parabolic car and almost getting close to a Warby. Rappy 7th, Joey 8th, Gelato 9th, Santovic 10th. That's our soft runners, and of course our bottom lot will have the medium tyres, but only Gogs is starting on the soft tyres, which is very, very interesting to see. So the guys are warming up for round 15 of the championship. Right now, early advantage for Chris for 5th place at the moment after the championship contenders struggled in qualifying. Here we go. The drivers are lined up for round 15 of the championship. What's the start going to be like going into the first chicane? Are all these drivers going to behave themselves? We'll have to wait and see. Waiting for all the drivers to ready up. Here we go. The drivers are ready. The crowd is ready. The Monster Circus is ready. 5 red lights, 2 the Italian Grand Prix, and we're underway now. Here we go. Round 15 is underway, and it's go. Through for electric start. Chris with a good start. Now what's Sony's going to be like in turn 1? We'll have to wait and see. Locking on for all the drivers going into turn 1, behaving themselves. Very, very good from the drivers, behaving themselves as they usually are. Now it goes towards the next chicane. Tony goes into side-by-side with Spaniards, going into the second chicane. Through 4 leads. Ahead of Connor, ahead of Chris, who had a very good start. Tony drops down a few places into 5th. We've got drivers going across the chicane. That is Rappy going across the chicane. Hope he doesn't make any places. And we've got drivers swapping around all over the place because of the chicane. But looks like all the behaving themselves, which is a good to see. We've got a driver going right, which is Sanchevitz in the Haas going a bit wide. But we've got all the drivers sneaking through this Monster Circuit. Tell you what, Dan, very clean start from GP1 there.
Yeah, it was actually, mate. Very clean start indeed. I'm really impressed, mate. Really am.
And Tony, look at us sneaking all over Joey's AlphaTauri, and Tony's round towards the outside of Parabolica. What's Tony going to be like? He's going to be like going into first, and he goes, oh, there's a contact there from the AlphaTauri and Tony and Joey, very rhymey, towards turn 1, side by side, they're banging wheels, look at that, they're banging wheels, side by side, there goes a drag race down towards turn 1, who's going to win this fight? Towards turn 1 they go, side by side towards each other. Tony gets the inside line and gets the inside line. Great racing from the both of them. And fantastically done from the two. Very clean and very precise racing.
Right, Ollie, I am now back. I'm retired and now in the country box.
Oh, that's good to see. Very strange start, but you know what? Your Grand Prix was very strange and very good. We got drivers going into the gravel trap, which is odd to see. So, going wide on that second chicane, but now Lost Souls has been disconnected from the session. Well, for his qualified he's been DNS. Lost Souls is out. Well, actually, Lost Souls retired in the pits after the first lap, which is a bit odd to see. Lost Souls is out.
Fruitful going wide. That's brought Connor right on the back of Fruitful.
And Connor in the Ferrari, he is looking in strong form ever since he came to Speed Force Racing. And look at Chris and the AlphaTauri snaking around these top 2. I'll tell you what, Dan, as you as an AlphaTauri fan, you'd be cheering on Chris in the grandstands, but you need to be... And here comes Connor. And here comes Connor down the inside of Fruitful. And the move will be done. And the Ferrari fans will be singing the Ferrari name in the grandstands. And stick it down. And lovely work from Connor. Into the lead he goes. And now we're going to see how Fruitful will respond to that.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Ollie. This is the most delicate part of the circuit. All the way up to Ascari, you are under attack all the time from now. So this will be really interesting to see if Connor can actually keep this beneficiary part of the overtake sticking. Because the other thing you got to remember as well, it's lap 3, mate. DRS is about to be activated. So that will mean Fruitful on the next start of the lap will have DRS.
DRS is now. The wings are open.
There you go.
DRS is now. There you go. DRS is now enabled. Fruitful is closing down Connor, and like you said, it's not a slow circuit. This is a very powerful circuit. The slowest corner is the first and second corners. So you'll be under attack most of the time. Venom is closing down on Lyronics. 10th of a second between the two. 5 shots out in the Ascari. So the first driver out in the race in the Ascari is 5-shot Ryan. Unlucky to you, man. Very unlucky. Here comes Fruitful and Connor towards turn 1.
Here we go for Fruitful. There we go. I think we're going to see a lot of this today, Ollie. A lot of switching and swatching. They are going to be chopping and changing places all race long.
GP1 showing an example of clean racing at the moment. Very good racing from the top tier. Very good stuff. But right now, we're going to see how beneficiary of the medium tyre runners are going to be. Because remember, Dan, we had a few guys in the spotting Game Boys, which is fair enough. Here comes Connor, not finished with Fruitful. This battle for the lead's incredible. Here comes Connor, Short shift his assistant, get the minimum traction. Now he's saved his airs. Now he can attack Fruitful. He'll get the DRS. And he'll try and take the lead. Down the outside he goes. And the place is complete. Done and dusted. Fruitful going down the inside. No, he'll stay behind. Good, another switch for the lead, and Connor now retakes the lead of the Grand Prix. Very good stuff there. We got a good battle in the background as well. Because Jensen and Leronix. Leronix in trouble for Jensen, and Jensen will get the place done. Leronix down to 13 for Rappy. Looking good at the moment in that P6 position, but Chris is still on the upper hand in that third place position. Laser is struggling at the moment. He's in 14th behind the championship rivals. So right now it's all looking good. Look at Chris in the AlphaTauri. He's looking around. He's sneaking around Fruitful's car. And also the second barrier is now between Connor and Fruitful. Fruitful will not get the RS, and Chris will. And so does Tony. So right now, Fruitful in trouble. Connor flying.
I will say this one thing though, Ollie. What I've noticed about GP1 guys, they are so good at following close to the driver in front. It is phenomenal, their reaction speed.
Oh, Leonix, 3-second penalty for you, my friend. That's really unfortunate. But like you said before, these GP1 drivers, they don't mess around. They really are so precise.
It is very impressive, Ollie. It really is, mate.
And look at Chris in the AlphaTauri, taking over second place. Fruitful goes down another place. So the AlphaTauri and Chris is through.
Fruitful is in trouble. Bit of a lock-up from Chris there. He's got his brake balance set to the rear. It was a rear-right lock-up from Chris there, Ollie. So that's something to note there. His rears are going to be pretty darn awful going through Ascari, coming to about lap 7 or 8.
Oh, very good shout there for Dan there, keeping an eye on all the car settings of all the drivers. He's not the new man, is good old Dan. He's a big wise head. So we're looking at the drivers, and he can tell what bias they're in. So right now, Chris is going to have a punching rear tyres. Here comes Wolfie towards back of Rappy. Oh, and Joey! Great save from Joey. Great save, very close.
Ollie, we saw Joey go a little bit wide with the first Lesmos, and then we saw Rappy do a mistake as well. It just shows how much these guys are on the limit. They really are pushing.
They are looking. Oh, we've got a car. Oh, what a save for Gelato.
Wahlberg on Rappy, mate. Wahlberg on Rappy.
Gelato saves, and Warbeek so close to Rappy, but Warbeek will not get past Rappy this time. Warbeek on the back of Rappy, and Rappy gets away with that only just, and Chris closing on Connor. Look at Chris now closing in on Connor. This race is unbelievable. These guys are not messing about. These lot are pushing their butts off to get victory. Laser gets past his teammates, and this race is unbelievable. Chris on the back of Connor's car. Can he get past? No, you'll stay behind for now. You're safe for the DRS. But look at Connor saving his went on board with Connor for just a smidge, and he saved his a lot more better than Chris does. But Connor being wise on his ERS, using it as an overtake button, so he'll be very surprised. He'll be very reserved on his airs, doing his best to keep his Ferrari in front. These guys are literally all close together, nose to tail. They really are impressive. As I was about to say, Dan, the medium tyres are quite powerful here at Monza.
They are. Once they get warmed up, mate, they are. Now, the soft runners, they're going to be at a disadvantage once they pit. But the soft runners, their tyres are malleable. They've gone nice and soft and nice and warm, and they're going to have an even better advantage later on when they switch to the softs, provided there's no safety car, mate.
And here we go, down the main street to go. Rappy is closing on Joey.
Yeah.
Here comes Rappy on Joey. It's not enough. It's not enough.
It's not enough.
It's not enough.
He was found wanting. But look at Tony on the back of Fruitful. He's all over his gearbox.
Tony, it's Fruitful struggling, I wonder. Fruitful struggling. Look at Tony. Can he look round the outside? The cover grinding. Fruitful cuts him off. Nice move there from Fruitful, cutting him off at a good moment.
Ollie, I can tell you now, I know what that was. That was too long in Rich. His engine temp's gone up, and that's affected his straight line speed. Fruitful, I think, was in Rich too long, in my opinion.
So Fruitful in trouble with the engine temperature, and Tony is going to try and take advantage of that. Chris is still harassing Connor, and 2 tenths behind the 2, and Chris is trying to get a good exit out of the Scary and making a run down the back straight towards Parabolica. Tony is still all over Fruitful's car. Gelato's retired in a Scary, and you can see in the background his car is rear-ended, and that means he's out of the Grand Prix. No safety car just yet, so there's no safety car, so it's all good for now.
Chris on Connor.
I have noticed, and we have a virtual safety car because of Gelato. Virtual safety car.
There we go.
Good time for Spanias.
Yeah, it really is.
Time that supremely well as Spanias.
Spanias in the pit, mate. He's good. Is that hard, do you think?
Let's have a look at Spanias. No, it's mediums. It's medium times for Spanias.
Yeah, I think it's 50-50 whether that would be beneficial or not, because the hards are very slow in the start, but once they get warmed up, they're brilliant.
Definitely, Gelato has left the session. Unlucky to Gelato. Good strong running. We'll see you for Singapore, my man. So here comes the top lot now. Go through the Les Mo's race as now go again. We're back to green flag conditions. Push as hard as you can, you lot, which you'll usually do anyway. So.
Oh, Fruitful getting very rear happy, and he's got Tony Firth on the back of him. He's overtaking more. He's going to go to the inside. He's going to the outside, coming into a Scary. He's going to make it. He's done the overtake. What a brilliant move from Tony Firth. He capitalised on the mistake by Fruitful. He's up into 3rd.
Brave move from Tony. Madman Tony doing it again. Beautiful work there from Tony. And now Joey's having a look at Fruitful. We're looking at the top. We're keeping on the top 2's gaps as close as we can. But I think Connor's got the advantage over Chris at the moment. And look at them, they're all going to the pit. Connor stayed out. Chris and Tony and Fruitful are in, and so it's Rappy and Warbeek. So
wow. I think that's a mistake by Connor and Joey. I really do think that's a mistake.
So red.
He could have done 18 laps on medium, which is more than achievable around Monza. The undercut is actually quite powerful around here, Ollie.
Yeah.
So I think that was a mistake by Connor and Joey, in my opinion.
I've been able to come in the end of this lap to respond to that. So they now got the thinking caps on and see when they're going to be coming in. So
Sancho's got a 3-second time penalty, Ollie.
Yes, he has indeed. So Sanchovic, 3-second time penalty for him. Fruitful and Warbeek close together, and so is Rappy just behind. Right now we're looking at the top 2. See Jensen 3 seconds. Wow. So these guys are pushing on their outlaps. But race still not done just yet. They've still got a long ways to go. 5 tenths between the 2 of them. Fruitful's closing on Tony slowly. Tony's closing on Spanias slowly. So this lot, these trainer cars, what's Connor and Joey doing? What are they doing? Are they coming in? Is Connor coming in? No, he's not. Connor's not coming in.
Joey's in.
Joey's in. Connor didn't.
I will watch Joey.
Connor didn't pit. Wow, that's very interesting to see. Has Connor done himself in, I wonder? We've got to look at Tony.
Laser now up to 4th place, mate, because of Jensen, the pit from Joey. So I think Laser is starting to claw back the time that he lost on that qualifying session. I think Laser could actually get on a good finish here, mate. I really do.
No, he doesn't. Look at Tony down the inside of Spaniard. They just got, you can see the Avatar of Joey just coming out. He's on the inside of Warbeek's car. And look at they're ghosting through. And nicely done there from Warbeek. Tony's overtaking Spaniard as well into P8. So good work for Tony, clawing back from the stop. Joey and Warbeek are coasting through.
Yeah, I think Joey's having some connection issues, mate.
He has. Because Joey's still driving the car. You can still see that on board with Rappy. Hello, Ray Chana. Welcome to the stream.
Connor just about to come out Parabolica, Ollie. Let's see if he finally comes in. Or is he going to have even more laps on these screaming soft tyres? He's gone wide, Parabolica.
He's going.
Yeah, he's coming in.
He's in.
He's coming in.
Laser on the back of Jensen. He's closing in on that Red Bull car. Here comes Laser. I noticed, Dan, you were supporting Laser all the way through the last race in Belgium. So here's one of our championship fights contenders.
Laser's
and here comes Jensen.
One Laser. To the inside line, that's it.
And goes into the second place position. Laser into second now on those 11 lap meters they started. So good work for Laser, clawing back the time. What's Rappy doing? Down the outside of Joey and goes past him. Nice done there for Rappy. And we got Warbeak and Fruitful fighting. There's loads of fights going on. I'll try and keep us two will try and keep track of all our fights here in GP1. Tony and Connor side by side go through Cover Grande. Fruitful through on the outside. Look at that. Spaniards on the outside of Connor. Very close from the two of the cars. Connor down the inside of Tony. Now they're all staying behind of each other. Good work, good racing from the GP1 fellas. Showing a prime example of how to fight here in Monza. Great fighting.
I'll tell you what, Ollie, I'll tell you this right now. Venom, Laser, Jensen and Laronix, even Game Boys, you can't count these guys out. They're now in clean air. These guys are fast. They are fast. They didn't have the best session to start with, but now they're in clean air. And they're going to be on the soft tyre on the second stage of this race. Do not count them out.
And also as well, they'll be going on to the soft tyres as well. So they'll be on a faster tyre coming on towards the end of this race. So yeah, best keep an eye on those lots. I know, because I've been on them. We've been on them over the week. So those soft tyres are powerful here in Monza, and Monza is not a track to be for degrading tyres. Connor gets a little bit messy going through the first chicane, so that hopefully presents Spaniards a chance, but Connor holding on still. Look at this trainer car behind Tony. He's sort of pulling away, but he is pulling away, so Connor's struggling slightly. Jensen is still tagging onto the back of Laser, and Connor and Tony go onto the gravel on that second chicane. So these guys are really pushing hard on these tyres. They are absolutely giving their all. Tony, 3-second penalty, and also it comes to the end of this race, Dan, penalties will be a factor here.
There'll be a massive part, mate.
Stupid Clement says, so great racing tonight. You're not wrong. Racing has been brilliant here. Spaniards 3-second penalty. These guys are really pushing. Jensen, what's he gunning on? He's still taking down Laser. We've still got this trainer cars as well. Brilliant racing from the guys here. Let's see how these GP1 fellas can do when the second phase of the race comes in, when the top 5 pits. So Tony closing towards Chris. 4 tenths behind, 3 tenths behind. He's got no words, so that means he'll stay behind Chris for another lap. So he'll stay behind him for now.
Well, it's just looking at the time now, though, mate. You're just looking at Venom all the way back to Game Boys. Then, if you look at the leader times, you've got the lights on. Spaniards only 14 seconds behind the leader. So once the front guys pit, you're probably looking at the guys have already pitted are going to be at least 8 or 9 seconds in front. But the soft tyres that the front guys, the current front guys are going to put on, you're looking at 8 tenths difference per lap.
It's nearly a second.
Mate, that's going to be an amazing end to this race.
We're in for a massive climax going into the end of this race. We're in for a massive climax. Do not leave your screens. Do not leave your chair. You keep that popcorn on you, because we're in for a fireworks finish here at Monza. And speaking of fireworks, here comes Tony towards the back of Chris. What's this medium tyres we're doing? Medium tyre runners are still staying out for a good little lap still. Tony is coming towards the back of Chris's AlphaTauri. Can he get a good exit on the Parabolica? 4 tenths between the two cars. Here they come down the main straight. The engines are screaming in the noise of this track. Here comes Tony round the outside of Chris. Moved, done, dusted like a hot knife through hot butter, and goes through. Absolute brilliant racing. All these guys are all fighting for position. Jensen and Laser are fighting side by side between the two from Curva Grande. Jensen gets his place back, superbly done. Connor is just trying to get past Chris's AlphaTauri. Loads of guys are fighting. They're not giving up just yet. And Connor, no, it's not locking up, but it's GP1. They always lock up. They do not care. They do not care about tyres. Spaniards on the back of Connor now.
Tony got a little bit wide through the first Lesmos, and he gets another good. Oh no! Tony's off on the second Lesmos. I think that Chris Collector's actually got a bit more of a gear on him. Could do a sky rig. What's he going to do, Ollie?
It's going to stay going for now.
Oh, Tony's not looking good, mate. Tony's not looking tidy at all.
It's a bit messy from Tony going out those corners, and now Chris is looking for smelling an opportunity. Look at Wolby on the back of Spaniards looking for a move, but not to be just yet. Connor on the back of Chris, and he's looking. Look at this. The medium runners are pinning. Medium runners are in. Bennon's in. Laser's in, and Leronix is in. So those three guys are pinned. Jensen, Game Boys have stayed out.
Here comes Connor. He's going the outside.
And here comes Connor on the outside, and Chris. Look, Tony moves to the right. To the chicane they go. Chris and Connor.
Oh.
Good defending from Chris there. Great defending. Keeping that inside line. Keeping Connor out. Lovely defending from Chris. And Connor's not giving up though. He's trying his best to close him down. But look, have you noticed, Dan, that Connor's saving on Earth has been sensational.
Yeah, but look at Chris. Chris has got it as well, mate. Chris has got it as well. And you've got to remember, going first and second left most of the slipstream, all the way down to Ascari. It's super strong round here. So it's going to be anyone's guess what can happen between Connor, Chris and Tony.
Oh, you have to admit, Dan, the racing here at GP1 today has been nothing but sensational.
To be honest with you, Ollie, he's been great all week from SFR.
Oh, isn't it just?
It's been absolutely fantastic.
It's been entertaining. Look at that. Fruitful having a little smell of Wolby in the background. Not making for Rappy 3-second penalty, so that will be added to his time. Red Bull 1 and 3 at the moment, but Jensen and Game Boys will have to stop for their tyres. The soft time runners will be smelling at those medium time runners very soon.
Jensen is in.
Game Boys staying out. Game Boys are staying out. Game Boys are staying out.
Oh,
but
no, he's in.
Game Boys is out. Yeah, Game Boys in. So the order has been changed. Tony leads from Chris from Connor. Look at these guys defending for their lives. That's all the back three in the background, literally trying to defend from their position. Look at this lot. This is from Tony down to Rappy, and from Joey as well. This is from the Red Bull from first down to the AlphaTauri in 8th. Unbelievable racing from this lot. This is nothing but sensational. So this lot now.
I'll have to be taking a few photographs of this, Ollie, because it is a train we've not seen like this for a long time. It's
been unbelievable. This has been from nose to tail from lap 1, and we've been loving every single second of this lap, of the laps training away. And this has been nothing but sensational. The soft time runners are now going to make that progress. But we look at this train of cars. Connor.
Tony's got 3 second time penalty, mate. Tony's got a 3 second time penalty from the lead.
So Tony will be degrading places. If that's so, we're on board with Connor. He's close to Chris. Let's see if Tony's exit is good enough to keep Chris behind. It's good enough. I think it is. So Tony are closing on Tony. Tony's got to overtake him on. So has Chris. Look at Connor. Look at Connor behind Chris. Has he got enough? No. Chris has got enough in the tank still. Connor had to stay behind for now.
Ollie, quick update for you, mate. Tony has 6 seconds of penalties after his pit stop. He's got 2 penalties. So Tony first is not looking good at all for a podium. Chris has absolutely 0 penalties. Connor has got absolutely 0 penalties, but he's on 2 warnings. We've got Spanias, who has got a penalty.
Oh, we got a car. That was Venom going very wide in the exit, but Tony has saved the car. No, sorry, not Tony. Venom saved the car. Sorry there, Dan. Just saw the car in the background.
It's fine, mate.
So, this lot of racing, Tony looks like out of the lead of this race because
by 6 seconds, mate, by 6 seconds, so he can be all the way down to 10th place.
Unbelievable.
I've not checked P5, P10, as of yet, a bit early for that. But as it stands, Tony first is way down the order, mate.
And look at Warburg on the side of Spaniards, down the inside into Parabolica, the wheel to wheel inches from each other, and you can put a piece of pizza between the two. Now the standby side goes through the down the straight. Here comes Warby, flies down, to retain Spaniards. Now you can have a look at the car, the Ferrari powered engine of that Alfa Romeo's looking for it. Look at that. Spaniards on a little cheeky move down the inside, but no, stays behind him.
Wow, we've got Jensen on laser. Jensen on laser is going on the inside. We had massive overspeed from Jensen.
Ravi made a mistake. Tony into the lead. Tony in the lead.
Massive overspeed.
Tony into the lead. AlphaTauri leads.
Chris into the lead, you mean? Chris into the lead.
AlphaTauri leads.
So Chris overtaking Tony, who was out of the lead anyway on penalties. But yeah, Chris commanding lead. He's got no penalties, and he's on pretty good. I said midline, medium tyres. So Chris is in good stead.
Venom overtakes the first medium. Venom overtaking the first medium victim, which is Rappi. So Venom into the 8th place position. So that's looking good on his part. I'll tell you what, Dan. I'll tell you what, Tony's not giving up just yet. Leonix, 3-second time penalty on his part. Where is Leonix, to be fair? Where is he? Where's Leonix? He's 12. And look at Tony. Tony not giving up. He's going down the outside into the first chicane. This is meaningless, but Tony's back into the lead.
No, it's not, mate. It's not. He needs that.
Rappi's out.
He needs that.
Rappi's got retired in the pits. The championship leader's out of this Grand Prix.
Why is he doing that?
The championship leader's out. Connor down the outside. Connor down the outside. This is looking very close. Connor squeezing Rappi. Oh, no, Rappi, Chris. Oh, there's contact. There's contact. But other than do not get damaged, I do not know. But Spanias goes into third.
There's damage. There's damage on Warbeck. There's damage on Warbeck.
Warby's car damaged. Left end plate missing.
I think there's damage on Joey. I can't see properly, mate.
Yeah, no damage.
No, there isn't. No damage.
No damage, but Warby's car is damaged. Fruitful coming towards the back of Connor. So I don't understand why Rappi is retired. I don't understand. He's in a championship fight for good. He's in a championship fight for goodness sake.
Ollie, we've seen it in 2008. At 1 point can win a championship. We saw it with Hamilton.
Exactly.
In Brazil. You know, 1 point makes it. You just stay in, get the points.
Oh my goodness, Tony lost the rear end. Chris is going back down the inside. Tony lost the rear end. Power sliding through the chicane. Spaniards is closing in. Unbelievable. Guys, saying hello to Hooky. Hello, Hooky. Welcome to the stream. So,
hello, Hooky.
Hooky's in the stream. Beware the Welsh flyer.
Lock up your sheeps. Lock up your sheeps.
Everyone's saying the GP4 guys bantering in the chat, which is nice to see. I'm looking forward to commentating on your race on Monday. So here we go then. Those guys are not letting off. These guys are flying. These guys are pushing for victory. 6 laps to go of this Grand Prix to go. So Tony catching down Chris, but now we've got Spaniards closing in on Tony as well. Right now, these guys are separated by literally, was it 1.5 seconds most between the top 5?
Ollie, no penalties for Connor. Connor's leading this race. Connor is leading this race.
Connor keeping up his good form.
Very closely behind him is Fruitful, mate. Connor and Fruitful are technically P1, P2.
So, that's interesting to see. The soft timer. And look at Tony and Chris are fighting again. Tony goes back into the lead of this Grand Prix.
Ollie, I tell you what, mate. Check out Venom. Check out Venom, because he's got no penalties whatsoever. Do not count out Venom for a podium here, mate. Honestly.
We can't count out anyone for a podium. We can't count out anyone.
It's going to be Chris, Connor and Venom, I'm telling you now, mate. And Laser possibly in 4th place.
Look at that, you heard it for Dan there. So, anything can happen here in GP1. GP1 is our main event, but this is why this is our main event. These guys are nothing but specially talented. This is GP1 at its finest. You want close racing? Speed Force race here to be. Leclerc fastest lap, which is good lap from Leclerc, but you're not getting 1 point for being in there, buddy. Oh, 9 seconds for Tony. 9 seconds for Tony now.
That pushes him out of the points, I think, mate. That pushes him well out of the points.
So Tony gets the 9 seconds. Laser 3-second penalty as well. Game Boy 3 seconds. Goodness me, we got times coming in all over the place. Chris is still battling for Tony, trying to get that first place off. He wants to win it by legit.
He's got it. He's got it already, just on penalties alone. There's no penalties for Chris.
And look at Connor down the inside. The Spaniards. Connor gets into third. But right now, he's virtually the leader. Venom's overtaken Joey. Venom's overtaken Joey. Another soft time runner's overtaken a medium runner. Venom's into what's it, 6th place now. Racing Point looking good. Spaniards hopping around Connor's tail. And it's not looking, you're not going to get past Connor there, but I'm afraid you have to try somewhere else. Connor trying to go down Chris right now. He's really pushing those medium tires to the absolute limit. Dan, this is going to be one tight end to this race.
This has been amazing, and there's only 4 laps left to go, 3.5 laps left to go, Ollie. But this has been amazing for GP1 boys. Absolute creme de la creme racing. Absolutely fantastic. But
Brilliant.
once again, Ollie, penalties are going to play a part in the final order.
I mean, you could speak to me about that from GP3 because I was 6th place and I entered in 3rd. So you know what? Anything can happen. I was so happy, I almost cried.
Ollie,
Well, I did cry.
Ollie, this is my point all along. A racer that keeps it clean is the better driver.
Exactly right.
So it benefited the point speed prizes, and staying off the curbs means prizes.
And look at that, Spaniards now Fruitful's gone into 4th. Fruitful's gone to 4th, and Spaniards trying his best to defend, but it's Fruitful's now to 4th. The top 5, you won't make it top 6 because Venom's joining the party because of the soft tyres. He's joining the party now.
Ooh, I'll tell you what, Ollie, the biggest thing about this race is the fact that Chris and Connor have no penalties whatsoever. Chris is on 2 lap older tyres than Connor. They've both got no penalties, so effectively Chris and Connor are P1, P2, but Connor's got the better tyres.
So that's interesting to see.
Turning point for the podium finish in this race.
Turning point it is. So right now Chris leads. Right now, I'll tell you what, Chris has to be careful with Tony because if he goes anything wrong with Tony, he could have under pressure for that man Connor, who's a 10th behind.
Ollie, get a microphone in Chris's car because you're going to have a bleep machine going hell for leather. I'm telling you now, the bleep machine will be burnt out right now. He's holding Chris up so much, that bleep machine, it'll be gone. Warranty void. Nothing, no more, he's dead. Look at him, he's looking at the inside.
He's trying.
He can't do it. Oh, I can hear him. I can hear Chris swearing. I can't even hear him, but in my mind, I can't.
Leronex gets a 5-second penalty now. Leronex into the pit. He's left the set. Leronex is. Don't tell me Leronex is left.
No.
That's another Mercedes out. The both championship leaders are in the pits and retired. Well, he hasn't retired, but he's out of the points. He's out.
Ollie, look at the train.
It's unbelievable.
Mate, look at it. We've got Chris. We've got Connor. We've got Fruitful.
Spaniards.
Not far
And
behind.
Venom
on the tail. We've even got Joey, who's catching. He's out of the ERS, but he's catching.
Down the inside is Venom! Down the inside is Venom with Spaniards! Down the inside to the sky! Unbelievable move! Venom into the 5th place position! It's Racing Point to lose! Here comes Connor on the leg of Chris! Can he get on the inside of Parabolic, I wonder? No! Stays behind him! Unbelievable racing! Chris on the back of Tony! He must be swearing and everything in a car!
Connor's got more battery! He's going to be playing, mate! Ollie, this is going to be amazing! Tony's so holding these guys up. I would be fuming if I was Chris and Connor. Fuming! Hey, Chris has got it! Inside line. First chicane.
man.
Look up. Oh, no. Oh, come on, Tony. I'm sorry, but Tony needs to concede this. That is really poor driving from Tony. You need to concede, mate. You've got about 9 seconds of penalty. Look at this.
Oh my
this
goodness
is
me.
Not on. Come on, Tony. Oh, no, this is not. I'm not a fan of this, Ollie. I'm not, mate.
Oh,
And now Connor's lost the place to Venom. No,
Tony's fighting for any. He's got 9 seconds worth of penalties. He can't fight. He can't fight for it. He seriously can't.
I don't agree with that at all. I think Tony needs to have a word with himself because the sporting conduct of himself there, he's going to lose all respect. And if he wants to have a fight for the championship, they're not going to give it to him. No, you think the next circuit is coming up?
Venom on the inside of Chris. Venom on the inside of Chris. I wanted this. My master stops in the dividends. I wanted. He comes down the inside. Bang! Into the inside. Now, here goes the big test. Here goes the test. Can he get past Tony? Here he comes. No. Down the main straight. 9 laps versus 16 laps.
Chris getting past Venom. I think he might do. He's going to the inside. Oh,
nope, stays behind. All of them stay behind. All of them stay behind. Look at this train. Look at this. It's unbelievable.
Last lap of the race.
Tony, behave yourself. Come on then. Let's see how this lot will go through. I know Tony's leading, but he's not the race leader. Nowhere near.
Okay, so Ollie, Venom, 3 seconds. Chris.
Oh, good move for Joey.
Venom and Chris. Chris is leading, mate. Chris is leading the race.
And for the virtue of the points as well, I think Chris could be back. It's still in the championship race, but by how much in?
This is between Chris and Connor, mate. It's between Chris and Connor.
Right, here we go. Last few laps of this race.
Chris,
Tony's
Connor,
leads.
and Fruitful. Chris, Connor, and Fruitful, Ollie.
Yeah, Tony's gonna win the race over the line, but it's not going to be him. Venom, not going to be him. Look at this down this. Look at this side by side between the two of them. Chris and Connor, banging wheels. Oh, banging wheels again! No way! It's gonna be. Oh my god!
It's gonna be Chris.
Oh my god!
By a horse's nose.
Wow!
Poor finish. And Chris gets it by 81 thousandths of a second.
Oh my! That's one of the closest finishes I've seen. Laser gets a 5 points for him. Chris wins.
Good finish for Laser. Good finish for Laser. Starting
but
from,
the Mercedes.
Was it 17th for Laser? Or 16th for Laser?
Mate,
brilliant.
Mercedes bottling up the championship chances, I wonder. Is that a sparrow in the works?
And I say what, Venom for the drive of the day.
Yeah, 13 definitely.
13 places. Laser up 8 positions in the second drive of the day, so to speak.
You know what's funny, Dan? You know what's funny? AlphaTauri winning. Go on, Alpha.
AT01, mate. AT01, yo.
AlphaTauri. With Dan in the cons box, AlphaTauri wins. There you go.
So yeah, Chris, if you want to send your payment to PayPal DMC01, you'll keep on winning, mate. There you go.
But Tony, man, he was a bit of a bully in that race, wasn't he? Goodness me.
Yeah, this is only commentators' comments, so it's not an admin's comments. But I don't agree with Tony's actions tonight. I don't.
Venom driver of the day. There you go.
There you go. Yeah, I don't agree with what Tony did tonight. I think it is prerogative to hold track position, but sporting code, gentleman conduct, that's questionable, mate. It is.
Well done to AlphaTauri and Chris. His championship chances have been revived. Well done to Chris. After a slumber few races, he's back in the championship fight, and Laser getting a few points. But Mercedes, what's happened to them in this race? Rapid retired in the pits. Lyronix doesn't get any points. Those two are championship contenders. Laser's close back on them, which is great to see. Yes, exactly. Go for it.
There we go. Right. So, guys, in GP1 race, we're winning with Chris Connex, 69. Well done for him. CPI Connor in second place. We've got Fruitful in third. And then slowly, just behind him is Venom. Then we've got Jensen, Joey. Then we've got Spanias, Teachy Laser in 8th. We've got Tony in 9th with those penalties. Then we've got Game Boys in 10th. Wahlberg in 11th. Sancho is in 12th. We've got GFO Leg in 13th. We've got Gonks in 14th. We've got Laronix in 15th. Rafi in 16th. We've got Giletto in 17th. Coming up behind him is Freshalion in 18th. And then we've got Lewis AT in 19th. And of course, apparently I was in last place, Ollie.
Well, your boy's own Energy Dan is competing in the GP1. It's official. There you go.
That was a superb session. If you guys want to,
what a race!
If you want to get the guys in for the
yeah, well, this new system on the PlayStation is confusing.
It is. We've got some time next time. We interact with the viewers. So, guys who are watching the stream, come on. Guys. Who is your driver of the day? Not the game driver of the day. Yours. Driver of the day. Yeah, your driver of the day. Let us know. Read some comments out. Come on. Hit us up on the stream right now. I'm watching. So here's your comments. What questions do you want to ask the drivers?
Looks like we're not going to get any interviews today. The top 3 is left. Goodness.
Oh, they've all left.
They're all left. No interviews today.
Right, okay. Well, I'll tell you what then, Ollie. We'll wait for the stream, guys. Ask us some questions. SFR commentators. Go on, ask us some questions, guys. Come on.
A little Q&A. Why not?
Yeah, so Venom was impressive with the fresh softs. Cracking on, was it? Yeah. I think Venom was good, actually. Yeah. I agree with that. So anyone watching on the stream, let's have a little Q&A about this. Who agrees with Tony holding up the field? Would you have done the same? I think to be honest with you, Ollie, I would have done the same.
You would have done the same?
I think it depends. I would want to do the same. It depends who's behind me.
Well, mind you, I saw the finishing times classifications and Tony had 17 seconds.
Yeah, so with that in mind, I would have gone, nah, I'll let people by. I want to fight so much.
Can we talk about this? The biggest story in the race is Merck. They're 2 championship contenders, and them 2 retire. What cost them all points today?
See what, Ollie? Stupid Clavin on the stream. He's saying, yeah, he'd say Venom as well. So we've got Elliot Gaming. I can't remember who Elliot Gaming is. I know it's
Rage Hunter. It's Rage.
Rage Hunter. There we go. Yeah. So Rage Hunter and Stupid Clavin both saying Venom for driver of the day. On those soft tyres. So yeah, I kind of agree with that actually. And Rage was saying, if I was in first place, I'd defend. Fair one, Rage, but says if the person behind me was that much faster, I probably would have just let them pass and tried to follow the slipstream. Yeah, but 17 seconds of penalties. Oh, I don't know, Ollie. Rage, come on. Would you really hold people up? No, actually, say
Fletcher,
that.
Stupid Clavin says at that point keep racing, but don't be an arse about it. I think these guys don't get it. They would do the same thing.
No, Ollie, this is drivers' characteristics coming through because this is racing. This is racing. Some people will say, yeah, I'm not going to hold them up. Some will say, now screw those guys, I'm staying in front, it's my prerogative. At the end of the day, it is their prerogative. There's nothing wrong with defending position, regardless. So this isn't right or wrong. It is a question of morally right and racing etiquette. It is a split divide here. There's no right or wrong. There's no right or wrong. You cannot say this at all.
No.
So it is opinionated. It's not factual. This is just opinions, you know.
Is that opinions? Yeah. Opinions matter.
Yeah. And this is just racing, Ollie. This is just racing. This is what makes it such a brilliant sport.
Fletcher's
going to have a few voodoo dolls pin sticking his legs tonight, I think. But, you know.
as Verstappen said a few years ago, it's discipline. In the situation, he's a mental state of concentration. If he yells, he loses maybe more positions than he would crossing first, so there is reasoning, says Fletcher.
It's ironic that Max Verstappen says it's discipline because he's got absolutely zero. I'd say last 2 years he has some, but anyway. Ollie. What do you think of that race, mate?
Unbelievable. That race was fantastic from start to finish. Unbelievable race.
More penalties for GP1 than I thought I would see. to be honest with you.
True, very true. Rage, I love this comment from Rage. I love to see this. You don't see any world champion in first place giving someone a place. Penalties are no. Lewis in 2016 holding the pack up.
No. I'm going to DM Rage Hunter in a second. Rage Hunter, I'll get to you in a second, mate.
I mean, he's got his opinion.
Ollie, he's perfectly right. I know what he's saying. In real life, you don't give it up. But I think in esports world, when you're 17 seconds of penalties, what are you really fighting? Do you know? Okay, you could argue that if he gave up the positions, they'd end up not in the points or whatever. But yeah, again, it's subjective to everyone's opinion. There's no right or wrong answer. This is what is great about racing.
Yeah,
everyone's got their own opinions. Everyone's got their own way of doing stuff. So yeah, let's keep going.
I mean, when it comes to the championship with Mercedes, it's very interesting to see that Laser's picked up a couple more points today, with Mercedes scoring none. Laser will be closing in by a couple of points now. He's now 10 points behind second now, behind by Leronix. He's closed the gap by 10, and Chris is back in the championship fight. He's on 138, but he'll get another 25 points out of this race. So Chris is back in this championship fight, and Laser, well, it says it all really.
Ollie, just
exciting times.
Another comment from the stream, which I 100% agree with, and it's from Max RO28, and it's Chris did an amazing race, and yeah, Chris did.
He was disciplined, Chris.
Job, mate.
Chris was disciplined with Tony. Stupid Clavin, for him, he might have not known about other drivers and penalties, so to keep going isn't really an incorrect move, says Stupid Clavin.
No, and Clavin's right, mate. Clavin is right. It's not, and like I said before, it's just circumstantial. It's personal preference to racing etiquette. Again, I don't know what I'd do in my own situation. Maybe I block someone, maybe I won't, but I think with the pace difference, my personal opinion, maybe a tad naughty, but again, it is just personal opinion on racing etiquette. And Tony's fully within his right to do whatever he wants, leading the race, whether penalties or not, he's fully within his right to keep that track position. So, I'm not saying Tony's wrong or right, I'm just saying everyone's got their own thing. I probably wouldn't have held people up. I think
we'll have a few more questions in.
Maybe I'm too nice, Ollie.
We'll have a few more questions before we end the stream. We got Ray Chandler coming in saying, despite what happened in opinions, the guys raced well. Impressive stuff from the drivers are great to watch. The pace is absolutely out of this world. Fair play to you guys. Yeah, I agree. The racing itself was one of the best in the season. Unbelievable racing from the top guys today. It was so close. It was nothing but a train of cars from the top for first place downwards towards 10th, 7th and 8th. It was unbelievable.
Ollie, I would suck the exhaust pipe of any of those races if it made me faster. Honestly.
And this is why we call it the main events race, because those guys are unbelievable. It's
sickening. It's sickening.
This is why we have these guys as our top level, because we can't match that. I'll try my hardest to match those guys. Like these guys, like, yeah, you could try be on our level.
I had 2 hours of hypnotherapy last week to try and get me faster, and it didn't work. Do you know what I mean?
Try the old try that watch thing. Just swing around across your eyes and trying to hypnotise you. You are GP1. Dan is GP1. World Championship quality esports Max Verstappen.
But I don't know about you, Ollie. I think that's about it for tonight, don't you?
Yeah.
Mate?
We'll end the stream there. Well done to G. That's one of our best races we have all season, and probably the race of the week by a mile.
Ollie, before you sign us off, mate, I just want to say one thing.
Go ahead.
Thank you ever so much to all our subscribers that are watching, that watch all the races Monday through to Thursday. We really appreciate you. We really appreciate your support on all the drivers of the league. absolutely fantastic.
424 people of you. Thank you for subscribing. Absolutely. Thank you for tuning for 4 days of the week of pure racing, pure talent, and you'll just get to sit back and enjoy of us embarrassing ourselves on the circuit. And now we're going to one of the best tracks next week, Singapore. It's next week. We're going to Dan's favourite track. Here we go. And I'm going to get some tips from you.
Ollie, I'll DM you after this, mate. But I'll let you sign off, mate. But from Energy Dan, aka Dan Mac, thanks for joining us, and I'll catch you later, guys. So Ollie, take it away, mate. Sign us off, buddy.
Okay, thank you for watching GP1. Thank you for watching over our 4 days of coverage of Monza. We're looking forward to another night race Singapore. We're going to enjoy our 4 days there. The circus is coming to Singapore. Join us 7:30 on Monday, where me and Tim is going to be commenting on GP4 at 7:30. See you later, guys. See you on Monday. Bye.